I guess. Hmm. So what I'm gonna do? Let's look for some contest and I'll randomly give a virtual contest. 2024. Let's pick this one. Okay. Have I solved these? What? I randomly picked it, honestly. Okay, we can do this. There are two hard problems in this. Given a circular maximum absolute difference between adjacent elements. Hmm. Really? Um. This is very easy. I need to check for these two, and then I need to check for the first and the last element because the array is circular. Answer is max of answer, comma, absolute difference of nums of I minus nums of I minus 1. And absolute nums of 0 minus nums of n minus 1. There we go. 3, 5. Submit. Hello? Okay. Let's go to the second one. PRR, PRRK. Any number of times on first one. Contiguous subarrays. Rearrange. Fixed cost of K. Choose any element in ARR and add or subtract a positive integer x to it. Okay, cost is K and the cost is X. So if I want to make minus 7 to 7, right? Following operations. So if I need to add how much? 14, right? So the cost will be 14, but if I decide to split it, fixed cost of K. How does this help? Why will I split? Why would I split? Um, I can try to minimize the absolute difference first, so that when I use this operation second one, the cost is minimum. So I need to minimize 10 to the power 5. How can I do this? Store indices with their absolute difference and then rearrange. No, I can split any number of contiguous subarrays. So I can take this, this, this. So I can individually split these. Ah, I think I can definitely do that. Wait, am I even looking at? Let me see the chat. Chat. Okay, now I can see it. That's what you like. Okay, done. Just minimize the absolute difference. For that, I need pair. Let's say this is called diff of size n. I'll just iterate and I will just push. So first, I need to push the absolute difference. Okay. ARR of I minus BRR of I, so that I know how far away these elements are. Fine. Then I also need to push the index. That is it. Okay. Now I can sort this. But how is this helping me? This is not helping me. How do I minimize the distance? Hmm. Rearrange them because okay, my I'm thinking in the right direction actually. Okay, so wait. Look at the minimum distance. 9 can pair with 7. 5 can pair with best option is -2. -7, best option is -5. This is how I need to pair them. But in how will I do this? Like last time. Hello? Is there any limitation? 10 to the power 5. Oh, 2 into 10 to the power 5 is still. Should I think in that direction? Um, hmm. I can solve for every single element this way. What is third problem? Undirected rerouted at 0. Uh, Length. Okay, this is the cost. Values, special path, downward path from ancestor node to descendant node, such as all values on the. Okay, they should be unique 0, 1, 2, such like start and end at the same node. Okay. Return the array result of size 2, where result 0 is the length of the longest special path. Minimum number of nodes in all possible longest special paths. Special paths 2, 3, 6. This is a special path. And then number of nodes in all possible. There are 4 nodes, I believe. No? 2 to 5 and 0, 1. Okay. 0, 1, 4. Huh? Values are unique. 2121. Okay, these are not. These values must be unique. I can do a DFS. Um, Wait. Length of the longest special path. Minimum number of nodes in all possible. This is basically depth. I will only go deeper if elements are unique. So answer is 6. 2 to 5. 2, 1, 4. Both having a length 4, 5, 6, 3. Okay. Okay. Length is basically sum of the cost. Minimum number of nodes. Maybe I can solve this one first. Hmm. Do I need to make a adjoint? Edges. Now, what do I do? Okay. Now I can do BFS DFS. There are n nodes. This is wait, nums is what? Okay, these must be unique. Is there any boundation on? Okay, this is equals to n, but n can be 10 to the power 4. How do I cannot use bit mask. Start from here. I will go here. If it is same to the parent, if it is different from parent, plus 1. This is for length of longest. It but how do I check for nodes that I have already entered? Need to maintain something like a set. uh, hmm Should I just try to do it? How do I find minimum difference efficiently in less time? I can sort both of them. I don't think will that work. Smallest, smallest. Yeah. Ah, smallest should pair with the smallest one. Ah, this is optimal. -2 should pair with 5. Absolutely. I can try. Right. Do this with second one. Now let's quickly run this loop. Let's see what's the difference. This has a fixed cost of K. I can just add it. And let's just accumulate all the differences between ARR and PRR. And what? Return answer plus K. I think this is the correct one. Okay, this was easy. I just need to, not really. What is the absolute difference here? My answer is 40. Okay, this is a edge case. I don't see it. Okay. Oh, I need to see whether I made any changes or not. Okay. So, what can I do? If it's already sorted, then no, I need to check pairwise if whether any pair is different or not. Ah, even after sorting, if pairs are same, right? So seriously, okay. Wait, why am I using? Can I use a set? This is how I check, right? Just push back these pairs. ARR of I and BRR of I. Got it. Um, Let's run the loop again. Now, I just have to check whether that exists or not. So let's say st.count, counting what? ARR of I, ARR of I. If this is true, we don't have a problem, right? If this is false, if this does not exist, that means elements has changed its position, and let's create a boolean check. So right now it's false, right? So let's do check equals to true. So if check answer plus equals to k, we go. Here requires argument. You know what? A card. Hmm. What is the issue? Hello? Okay. Too much for me. 13, 0, 18. No. What's going on? 3, 4. K is 29. Expected is 10. So you put like I think sorting is not good. Hmm. Nope. Sorting is not good. Then how? I'm missing something. I don't know what. Manhattan distances. I think I should find this one. Is this like a 3DP or something? Seems like a good question. Wait, this one I should be able to solve. What the hell? Uh, any positive integer. Oh shoot. What I was calculating before is okay. The only problem I'm getting is with K actually. So the pairs are same as they were before. Now they are also same. All right. I don't have to do this. I need to track long without is absolute difference between. Okay, if this is same even after doing sorting and everything, so now if answer is long, okay, if this is equal to answer, right, then return answer, right, else return answer plus K. I think this is correct. Now it should be fine. My god, oh fuck. Seriously, this is already sorted, by the way. Answer is 8. I'm getting 21. 3, 10 equal. Oh my god. Maybe without is better than answer plus K. Is this 4 1? 3 10 is 7. 8 is better than exactly minimum of answer plus K or without. Solving it one by one. Finally, at least I could figure it out. This contest is definitely not easy. Oh, this is bad. I can solve these. I can solve. Ancestor to descendant such that all the values of the nodes in the path are unique. Hey Siri, my phone on silent. Okay. How do I do this? I need to maximize these. Is it always? Or not necessary? So I need to start from the leaf. Whatever is unique, I need to keep track of. It's like a DFS. I need to perform some DFS. Check this one. Manhattan distances. Rectangular grid of m into n containing k identical pieces. The sum of Manhattan distances between every pair of pieces. This is 8 points. I can solve this. Of all k pieces. 2 cross 2. And every pair, all valid arrangements with at most one piece. Okay. combinatrix. I can do this. So m cross n. If k is greater than that, then answer is 0. Okay. K is already less than equal to. I don't need to check it explicitly. Let's think about it. How many? Okay. 10 to the power 5. We have these boxes. How many boxes we have? We have m into n boxes. Okay. How many we have to pick? We have to pick k boxes. This is the number of ways to arrange. In this scenario, it's gonna be 4c2. 4c2 is how much? 4 into 3 on 2. 3 to just 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. But I need sum of the Manhattan distances between two cells. Wait, between what? Oh, these two pieces. 1, 1. Here we have 2, 2. So x and y both coordinates. So we have to move 1 to the x, 1 to the y. This is why it's 2. I need to see. I can pick this one. Put one piece. Then another. Well, there are 6 ways. How many ways to leave those? So how many boxes are empty? M into n minus k. So this is how many I have empty. Of Manhattan distances. Hmm. 6 ways. These pieces can be. Then we have the middle two have a Manhattan distance of 6. So distance between these two is 1. These two is 3. 2 basically. Oh, it's 3 actually. These two is 2. How do I do this in big of n? I can put a piece somewhere. Maybe here. Then I can see where I can put the next piece. Something. ऐसे कैसे भेजूं? बट पैसे क्यों भेजने हैं तुम्हें? Hmm, not able to think of anything right now. But this is a good question. 8 pointer. Wait, we're talking about Manhattan distances. I can solve it individually for x and y. So maybe I can first think about x-axis. So on this x-axis, I only have two boxes. There is only one way to put it. And then this one will be multiplied by how many columns do I have? There are two columns. Let me solve for rows. This is not helpful. Uh, I can put it on same x or different x. Put one here, put one over there. So their x distance is 1 in this scenario. I can do this twice. For y, this is going to be same. And then twice of this is how much? 8. Wait. I don't have a very solid solution. Look at it afterwards. Return an array of this is very bad. 223 AKs. Should be able to solve this. Length of indicates an edge between u and b1 with edge length. Even integer array nums represents value. Let's try something. Going on. Huh? Um, very good. Now I will go to all the childs. Is this like DP or something? $485 solves only. So this puts me in like 400 rank. I don't know why this took me so much. I can solve either one of these and I'll be like under 500. That's crazy. Are hard. Let's think about this one. Hmm, I need unique numbers. You need to. I don't know how to solve this, honestly. I have no idea. So, like, one special path will always exist. Uh, Wait, no. Maybe all nums are same. 6. First of all, it is DFS. Can I use some DP state? Constraints are big too. Hmm. Wait, I need to make this base the caps. Um, Also the cost. Cost is IT012. There are 3 things. Now this one will give me 2 things. First one is going to be the child, and is going to be the cost. Do I want to track something? Maybe not. I can start summing this up. So 0, you go to 1. This is unique. You can add. Hmm. Okay, this is good. I put like one here. Two. I can put this way, this way, this way. But this P can also be here. Then repeat. If I just look for 2, there are 6 way. I mean, again, same. Here we have 4. 4C2. 4C2 is 6. K is 3. We need 3 of the arrangements. First of all, if I'll put of those, what are the possible one? If I put here, it's gonna be 1, then 2, then 3, go on. I can do this for whole X. Sum of natural numbers. So this is going to be n plus 1 by 2. So this is like, and I have m rows. Nope. Don't necessarily have to put it the first place. Then from there, how much? What is the formula for I don't know. I think this question uses some concept that I don't know. Yeah, it basically starts the timer now. Keep increasing. What is Leetcode? Leetcode is a website where you can practice data structures and algorithm problems. There are also other problems like SQL, etc. You can practice whatever you want. So we have how many choices do we have for I? How many columns do I have? N minus I. If I'm at like 3, then 4 minus 3 is 1. So effectively, this is a contribution of a single row. I mean, single uh, piece in a grid. This is how many times the distance will cross horizontally. Like for x, let's say for x, um, hmm. So for every single point, it's gonna be like multiplied by n. 3. Then we have plus 1, 3. Oh, 3. We have 1, 2. What is summation of this? I can do this. Mm, I need to go to the washroom. Wait, just okay. Okay, so what is the summation? So this is basically let's keep it for like zero indexing. So how many? This is 2, then 4 minus 2 is 2, but we only have 1 minus 1. What if you put element here? Okay. And I is going from 0 to n, 0 to m. So this is just by 2 multiplied by m. M is constant, we can take it outside. And we have I square. What is summation I square? It's something upon 6 n square upon something. Yeah, n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. Right, so this is n into n plus 1 to n plus 1 is m cube plus m square by 2. This is n square plus n. This is 2n cube plus n square plus 2n square plus n by 6. We have 3n square now. And factor it out. Oh, this is m. This is m. Okay, we have um and we have 2m cube plus 3m square plus 6. We can take LCM, make them 3 3, and they are subtracting, so this will become m cube. This m cube minus m by 6. That makes sense. So 4 cube minus 4. The 4 minus 4 is 60 by 6. So there is going to be 10. You will put any two pieces. Then you have multiple columns. So this was for x. For y, it's going to be same. It's going to be n. 1 cube is 1 minus 1. This is going to be 0. We have 10 plus 0. Then we have placed 2 items. How much are left? One more. How many? 2 are left. 2C1. There are 2 choices. Does that work? Um 8 minus 2 is 6 by 6 is 1. Plus same. There are 2 plays. We have already placed 2, so 2C0 is how much? 1? No, that doesn't. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 8, 2, 6 is wrong. 1 is fine. Wait, we also have multiple rows. So multiple rows. Formula is for a single row and single column. How many rows are possible? There are n rows and m columns. So this formula I can extend it just by multiplying n. So this is for columns. I can multiply it with rows and we get it. This works for first one. So I'm picking 2 from this column only. This row only. How many rows I can select? One from here and one from somewhere else. So it's nc1 into n. nc1 is n into n. N square. Does that work? Here. Now we have 4 plus 4, which is 8. Ah. Here we have first one is 1. This is 0. 64, 60 into 1. This works. Wait, no. Minus 460 by 6 multiplied by m square. M is 1. It's coming out to be 10 only. Only 10. But why? So what is 1 cube? Minus 1 upon 6 into absolutely 0. Oh, then I also need to multiply by. So here we have 0. There is only one way. I think this is it. Let's say this is A and this is m into m into m. I need to be okay. This is 1 ll into m. To be careful. With the mod thing. Let's do it m mod again. I need m cube. So one more. Good. I will subtract. What was it? Cube minus m. Minus m. Let's do plus mod. Oh my god. This is mod 2. So divided by 6. I think this is okay. Dividing by 6. This is fine, right? I hope so. Then I have to multiply it by n square. Let's do. Um, what do we get? We were playing with M. 2 to the 4 to the 8 minus 4. Think we good? Four is fine. Let's B. Place M with. Now total is how much? A plus B. Now I need NCR. Let's go to my kit. CP templates. I can calculate NCR like using Pascal's triangle, but it's only one time. So uh this is for what? Okay. This is NCR with mod. This there we go. And I also need mod inverse. Got it. Um okay. It's literally a function. NCR of n into m minus 2 comma k minus 2. Okay. Then what I do, total equals to L plus t mod and then return total. Wrong. Oh, I'm getting wrong outputs. What is B? Four four, which is fine. 4 to the 8. And what is total? What is T? T is 1. Oh, I should just multiply. What the fuck I'm doing? Insane. Now it should work. Got 8. We got 20. We got wrong answer. Fine. But why? Pretty close. Little bit more actually. 1892. We don't have this small mod. What the fuck? Oh, okay, it's fine. 94485. Hello Rohit, what's up? Wrong. What is T here? Okay, it's a pretty big number. NCR is fine. Okay. Maybe something is wrong here. This is pretty so messed up. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh. What? Output changed? Oh my god. I'm stupid. Okay. Mm, this. Let's write this like correctly. Okay. One long into. This is with M. Let's keep it this way. A equals to A into M. Mod once more. And we got M cube. Let's subtract this from M. Is dividing by 6 causing issues? It should not. Should I use mod inverse to divide? But if above number is fine, then dividing by 6 is also okay. Can only reduce, not increase. Hmm. I can't mod if I'm dividing by 6. So I need 6 to the power mod minus 2. Um, what is mod inverse? Okay, let's find it. What's the name? Mod inverse of 6 uh divided by 6 to the power mod minus 2. Okay, now we can just multiply this by inverse. With mod, now we have m into m into m minus m divided by inverse. Now we need n square. uh do this for b. And shit. What's now? Is my logic correct? What the fuck? N into m minus 2k minus 2. Correct. Okay, my god. The answer is wrong for. No way. $820. Okay, now this should pass. What's the rank? 597. This is what happens when you can solve a hard problem. I should check this one out. There's something I'm missing. This problem was I have seen something like this on Code Forces. I don't remember when. There was some problem similar. Um anyway, think about this one. Special path is defined as downward path. Hi Memecore, what's up, bro? Hmm. I don't know how to solve this. How to maintain this unique. Um, can I do this for some root? This is the root. This is the root I can check. But if this is the root, you forget them. I mean, remember the solution. Like, I don't exactly remember what I coded, but there are few things that you realize, that few observations that you have used in the problems, you remember that. So, for example, I have solved like around I believe 400-500 good problems, and there is always that observation in those problems. So I this it's kind of in my brain right now. Starting out, you have to solve problems, bro. This is the best advice I can give you. Keep solving. Keep you will be like keep learning things. In every single problem, you will see some new concept. If you're a beginner, like this particular problem, I seriously don't know how to solve it. There is some concept that is used here, and I just don't know. Previous problem, this one, fourth one was like completely combinatorics. I was able to solve it with just a little bit of reasoning. You can make some equations. How many per day? It's random for me. Like I solve around. Sometimes I solve only one. Sometimes I solve three, four. Sometimes I solve like nine or 10. Yesterday I solved like 10 problems. So if you'll see, like there are 8 problems on Leetcode and I think 2 on Code Forces. Like not constant, but on an average, I solve around 3 problems a day. My Code Forces is all green since I started solving on Code Forces. There is one point, Code Forces was down, so I was not able to solve any problem that day. No, I don't have any Leetcode swags. I'm not even Guardian right now. I'm just. But I missed the contest. Actually, I missed all of these. Last one, two, three, four, five. 4 contests. I would have reached Guardian actually. Because yesterday I solved both of these and I was able to solve like every problem. Apart from one actually. Was it this one? There was a problem. I kind of stuck. This one is very easy. DSU. This one digit TP. Yeah, this problem. Little bit stuck. Arithmetic sequence after changing. Nah. I think it's methi. Y-weekly methi. Third problem. Here is my profile. Go ahead. It's LAV1SH. I can mention it on my maybe from here. Wait, how can I? Where is my description? Can't see it. Fuck. I'll update it later on. Thank you. I'll just let's see if there is any new concept. Sliding window on tree. I don't know. I never see this. How to build logic? You can use like AI initially. You can ask like a lot of questions like how to solve this, how to do that, etc. I do ask like a lot of things. For logic building, you just have to practice, keep practicing on Leetcode code forces. Make sure you give contest and also upsolve. That is very important. Sliding window. This is something new for me. DFS with sliding window. Several things has to be taken into account. Let's decompose the base output when pick a path, build a graph, prefix sums, left and right pointer. Huh? Prefix sum of lengths. Okay. Left and current depth. Sum of lengths within a sliding window is back minus left. Makes sense. Okay. Also for each value nums of IB track its largest depth. Update left when the previous depth of What? Um, just so left is maximum depth. What the hell? Let's ask. Let's ask ChatGPT. How do I think about the solution? So left pointer and current depth. So PS is just prefix sums. Exactly. So do a DFS from root and maintain a sliding window. Left index on the current root that enforces all values distinct. Hmm. Stack depth. Prefix sum of edge weights from root to at node at depth. Path length from ancestor at A to the. This is completely new for me. 24, 34. What is lost? Oh, this is Python. So depth is simple. Just what is prefix? This is value and last dot count. What is last? Oh, it's a map. If it exists, then whatever is the value, else -1. So what is the value? 2, 1, then 2. For this 2, last is going to be this one because value same. If previous last is not equal to -1, then it is maximum of L or +1. Okay, now I got this. Now it will be pointing to this depth because this is similar to this one. 0, 1, 2. Ah, last value is depth. Okay, this is simple. Now current length is how much? Fix of depth minus this previous last +1. What was it? This L, right? Exactly, but should be L +1. I want this. No. Uh, cost is 3 only. Where is prefix? So prefix of uh W. So when I'm at this node, I'm storing shit for this one. If previous last is -1, then erase. Huh. Else put previous last. Why would I erase? Because this value was not in the map. So you put -1 here. And we are erasing this value. Hmm. This is crazy solution actually. I have never solved a problem like this before. What the fuck? N is the number of nodes. Each node is visited exactly once. Um, hmm. Okay. I can try to solve it now. let's take a well. So this nums, I'm gonna pass this dfs. Okay, fine. This is the value, and I need a map. This will store the last same value, kind of duplicate. Now I need to maintain L pointer. I will find this value on map. So if dot count, right? So if this exists, and whatever is the value, else -1. Now what? I need to check for this L. L equals to -1, then MP erase V. Right? I will just remove it. If it's not the duplicate, else. But why would I remove it? Tap also. What is the reason for removal? Hello, why did you remove this? Cost. 0, 1, 2, 5 values are these. Depth are these. Last two is 2, 1, 3. Okay. Why do we store last branches? But last should only represent the current path. Okay, this is why you erase, because the path is over. But this is, my code is not correct. Maybe ChatGPT's code is correct. Because this is after you perform all the operations. You don't get it. If I found a duplicate here, that means for the whole subtree, the duplicate will exist. So I'm moving L to the max depth. Hmm. These are my answers. Current length equals to best length. Then update the length and also update the best nodes to the current nodes. Depth minus L plus 1. And just find whatever is minimum if both are equal. And prefix of depth plus 1 is just depth plus the cost. And why are we removing this? Because we are backtracking. Okay. Let's make this prefix of and if this is not -1, that means this value exists above as well, so makes sense. Else what? mp.v equals to what? Depth. So above this one, yeah. I have never solved a problem like this. Like sliding window on a tree. I never solved it. So this is something new for me actually. Else what we do? Are we updating is this? To this value. Okay. If L is -1. Okay, let's. If L is not equal to -1, int let's say this is max depth, taking this as 0. So if this is not -1, that means I can find prefix of depth, whatever it is, minus prefix of this L, and this is going to be, this is basically cost. Let's take this as max. Okay. Else right, if this is 0, then it's okay, right? Mm. Hmm. When I'll move here, I will have depth of this tree, this 2. Fine. Now if to store int best len minimum nodes. So if this max t is greater than or equal to best len, and best length equals to max t, and minimum nodes equals to whatever is the depth minus l plus 1. Okay, anything else? No. Then update this map, and then I erased. I'm still suspicious. Let's try to run this. But with the we have parent depth nums prefix 0. Depth, let's start with 0. Nums, and let's the prefix. Right. Return zero 04. This is not updating. Longest path. Length of longest path. This is length. Cost is length. Okay. So cost is length. What is max t? Max t, max t, max t. Don't need it. Nine three two. Hmm. Nine and 0. Hello. What's up, bro? Maybe I should debug. I need to check what is best length. Still here. Is minimum nodes. And what particular node is this? Mm, 9. I'm getting at 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but 1 and 5 has something in common. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be plus 1. I think something is wrong in my length, right? This should be L plus 1. I'm summing this 3. Oh, L. No way. My mind is freezed. I can't think. Okay. 6460. Why do I have 0 at minimum nodes? Oh, I need to initialize this with. Okay. I'm getting 1 output. Okay, output is 2, but length is actually 1. Yep, getting 2 as output. Depth is 1 minus L. L should be 0. Or wait, what if this L is minus 1? So 1 minus minus 1, 2 plus 1. Int previous L. Um, 0. And I'll just see. I don't know. Current length is this much. This is a global variable. And current nodes are these ones. But why do I need a global variable? You actually don't strictly need a global L, but you do need one shared along the current DFS path. Previous occurrence depth 0. Okay. So we must move the window. Okay. This is just to avoid the window. So I made left now. Is not equal to -1. Then left will be whatever is max. Left or L plus 1. This will only move downwards. This is fine. Now what is the cost? I have to use this left. Good. Left. This is never -1. I don't need it now. Left can be 0. Just update. No. Hmm. This must be left. Depth minus left +1. Oh god. Now this is wrong. Well, L equals to previous L. While backtracking. Okay. No, previous L is uh previous L is what? Before updating the L. So before I update it. I will come back to this. Honestly, this is not how I wanted to solve this. What's wrong in this? Hmm. No, it should be strictly greater. Oh. Okay. But wait, what? Acha, यहाँ I don't have to see minimum. What is low latency C++ programming? I have no idea. I will have to, I will solve this later on myself. It was a very different problem. Low latency C++ programming. Um, is it used in HFTs? I think C++ is faster and it's like a compiled language. So it's like faster. This is why it's used. But I don't know how this works. Low latency C++ programming. What is it about? So basically, you will write every single thing by yourself. You are not using any modules or anything like that. Everything is custom made for you. Avoid dynamic memory allocation. Yeah, so use stack as much as you can. Don't go with like heap. This is stack allocation. Okay. So if you will use like new keyword, so like new keyword and create something new object, this will be created in heap, which is going to be slower. This in contiguous memory arrays or vector is faster. Ah, okay. So it's all about writing a optimized solution similar to like DSA. Basically, you should know when to use a map and when to use a vector. Cache friendly structures. Minimizing copy pasting. This is just a very simple coding practice. You just make a function, move semantics. What ownership of resources without copying. I don't know how that works. Copy elimination, which eliminates unnecessary copying of objects. Statements when initializing objects. Structure to follow, allow for copy. Jane Streets. Oh, okay. Got, got it. Atomic operations. Nope. I don't know all this thing like threading vagera or concurrency thing, mutex. So this is basically for concurrency. So you lock it, notify all workers join. In place back, it basically swaps uh, the memory locations. A new element constructed in place rather than creating a temporary object. Yeah. Mm, okay. Cool. You are. I'm a student, bro. I'm in third year right now. You're a student. What the fuck? You have a number A whose decimal representation quite luckily contains the digit 1689. Arrange the digits in its decimal representation so that the resulting number will be divisible by 7. It can also contain other digits. The resultant should also must not contain any leading zeros. Resulting number. Yes, I'm a student. Wait, what? 1689. What? It doesn't contain any leading zeros. It can also contain other digits. The resulting number also must not contain any leading zeros. Okay, so how is this helpful to make number divisible? Only single input and single output. Like divisible by 7. What is the condition for 7 divisibility? Um, Number A contain at least 4 and at most 10 to the power 6 characters. Power 6 characters. Um, this is thing. So this number should be divisible, not its sum or anything like that. One six eight nine. Seven into n. It should be in this form. Can this be 0? No. It's not going to be 0. Either be 7 or some multiple of 7. How can I make it? But it can also have any other. One six eight nine. If it is impossible, print 0. Result of the permutation. significance of? What? Hmm. But this is not helpful. Time lapse of Vive coding until I run out of tokens. You should probably post it. You can share your link. I'll check it out. I have no idea. These digits must be there. Is there any way I can rearrange these so that whatever is left minus some number is divisible by 7? We have 1869. 18690. Um, there should be a way to arrange these four numbers to make it divisible by 7. But um, computational geometry when trying to solve a problem. Yes, he found code which gave wrong time complexity got accepted instead of TLE. Find a pair of points between the distance is minimized. This is Euler's distance. Expected code as follows: input 1 to n and input the ith points coordinate into pi, sort pi by increasing of x coordinate first and increasing of y coordinate second. Total, then you start 1 to n, 1 plus 1 to n. Break is only What do I have to do? Can be regarded as the running time. Due to the fact that computer can only should not be more than k in order to not get DLE. You are a great hacker. Would you please help test data and let the code get DLE? What? Really? There doesn't exist such a data solution, else print n lines. The ith line contains two integers, the coordinates of the points. Conditions less than 10 to the power 9 equal to distinct. After running the code, the values of dot should be larger than k. Okay, I have to see this. Um, ith coordinate input. Sort this by increasing. Okay, increasing x, then increasing by. Got you. Now you're going from 1 to n. J is going from I plus 1 to n. And this is how many times this loop is running. So I want this loop to run more than k times, right? Should not be more than k. So for 0 comma 0, single line which contains n and k. There are 4 points. So maximum it can be n square, 4. So it should be at least, if this is greater than 4, then it's complete not possible. So 4 4s are 16. Then you will find these combinations. So 1 1 ja 2. I put 2 here. 2 1 ja 2 1 2 1 2 1. 1 into 1 is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. I can only go with 0 and 1. If n into n, if this is greater than k, if k is greater, there will be no TLE then. That scenario. No solution. We can just return. But we are also breaking. Why are we breaking? Wait, what? Do I need to think about this one? Um, Pj into x minus pi into x greater than equals to d, then break. This is only for j. Mm-mm. Wait, why? This doesn't matter. Now I need to find a number. Let's say this is I. This is that number. Um, if the square of this, so 0 comma 0, get TLE at 0 comma 0. Um, there doesn't exist such data which let the code get TLE. So these points are those. Okay, this is a test data. Size should be equal to this one. Now what number you have inside? Okay, why? I'm just so confused. If you have 1 into 1 is 2, so I can start with 1. K is starting from 1. Okay. Now while x into x is less than or equal to k, right? This is what I want. What is x? Let me check. In this scenario, it should be 1. Hello? Really? Oh, 1 into 1 is going to be 1. Wow. Um, okay. This is fine. We got 2. 2 is the number. So 2 to the 4. This is greater than this. Um, so now we have this. Go that way. These are all the points. I only need these n. There are only 4 points. What if there are multiple solutions to this? Really? I mean, she's checking for every single point, so I and j can only be from 0 to n. These numbers can only be from 0 to n. If this is less than, then I need whole test case. um out I J handle. Is this what we want? It's true here, but correct. What if there are more test cases and they are not matching? If this is less than, then no solution. So it should be greater than and at least. Okay, so this is always going to be less. What? Um, huh. So this one gives her TLE, right? Because this is less to go. This is 4. 0 1 0 1 0 1 2. Holy shit. Else print 10 lines. I doubt. I only need to print M lines. But I can pick my number from 0 to less than X. Is there a contest? Oh my god. Should I? No, I don't have time. Fuck this. This is correct. Yep. This is correct. Okay. Um lines. Maybe it is like 10 and k is still 3. Then what I'm gonna do? How can I print those 10 lines? It's just not possible. It should be exactly half. Um, Wrong answer. Come on. Seriously. Wrong answer. Yep. Mm, I gave this many outputs. So these 5 were correct if I only have given these 5. Um, like 0 comma 0 will give you TLE. It's just like n dot n. Um, Only need to print n numbers. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So first you print all the possible J's. Mm, okay. So this loop should only run n times. But okay. Now um uh this is fine. What was the answer? उसके बाद 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. Can there be multiple answer? No, I think it's okay. I just need a check. That's it. It's okay. And count equals to 0 plus plus. So one answer is printed basically. If count is greater than n equals to n, just break it. Also have to put here. Right, this should be fine. I hope I can give any of the test cases. No, I need to add the maximum one because no, the code is given that you will input n, then run from 1 to n. Okay, this is good. Um, okay, there is something. Is it about the proof? We can factor out 10. Introduce rule of subtracting. Uh, strong enough to hack the program, because it only contains 4. 4 4 is 16. It should contain 7. Uh, how is it? How is it 18 only? Wait. 4 5 6 7 8. Is not strong enough to hack the program. With the data, TOT equals to 18 is not greater than 20. How is it 18? Because 0 to 4 is what? 4 4 is 16. Uh, I mean, why can't I just 0? This will be how much? 49. Um, so for I0, print everything. Do I even need this X? I don't think so. Bullshit. Now I have this answer. Is this correct? 0 1 2 3. I can't buy. Six 6 ja 36. 5 5 ja 20. What? Wrong answer. First line differ. Expected no solution. 0.00. I think I did not read the question properly. This will break the whole this J thing. So you are going from 1 to n. Okay, then this is not going to be n square. So I have to give points in such a way that this condition is not fulfilled. So I should be j should be greater. If j is greater, then there is a more possibility. So this x is common. Pj minus pi. So I should maximize pi. So if point I is greater, then it will not check for the other ones. Why no solution? Uh, What is X? Be larger than K. Gaming or something. Yep, I do play video games, but I used to play video games. Now, अभी तो बहुत कम. This is starting from I plus, so this will start from 2 to n. So 1 to n is n minus 1. N minus 1 times. This is sum of all numbers till n minus 1. N into n minus 1 by 2. Okay, my calculations were off a little bit. Now, this is not n cross n. This is actually n into n minus 1 by 2. But is this thing good? Like putting j, I don't want it to break. So increasing j can increase the distance, right? Should increase I, maybe. Um, I don't want this loop to break from j. So what should I do? What should I do? This is coming out to be exactly 15. This is safe, no? Let me see once again. You only run from 1 to n. So if this is 3, then you will run 1, 2, 3. For 1, you will run for 2, you will only run for 3. So there are only 3 things. 3 into 2 by 2 is 3. And it is actually minus 1 because for the last number, the loop is just not going to run. Okay. So, but why this j is greater? X and by, xi by yi. ith points coordinates into pi. So we are only playing with x, and if this is 0, like if this is 0, greater than equals to d, pi dot x means x points at j minus I. J is always greater than I. 0 minus 0 is greater than equals to d. Can 0 be equals to d? It is a distance between 2 points. It will be at least 1. Will it be at least 1? What about 0 comma 0? So you don't execute this. You start from 1 to n. How 0 comma 0? Wow, wait. Something is wrong. I can't explain. Everything changed when the birds end. You never know. How can we do? Minus x. Um. So first you go to. You are choosing different points. Okay. Is this the best option we have? Making axis 0, 1, 0, 0. Yeah, because distance of that point is always going to be like 1 at least. Minus x. I think one more edge case is left, but I'll just submit. Yeah. I need to check for this. First it is 0, then it's 1. Um so first one can be 0, then it can be n. Difference can be greater in that case. Very unsure about this condition. Passing. Triangle. This was a very good problem actually. Accepted. I'm still not sure about um this particular thing. Uh, what can be like the maximum? The point I'm giving are already sorted, and I'm making sure that this is not getting executed. This can only be executed in the end when you have 0 and n. At point, what is the minimum distance between I and j? Um, Points. At least one. Okay. So because I'm keeping I as low as possible, j as bigger as possible, this distance is no. How do I prove it? How do I prove that my solution is correct? This is going to be and the n numbers. Okay, this is bound by the input display. Could be the maximum difference between. Okay. Okay, so this is always 0, by the way. And this will be 1. Hmm. You can pick x, 0, and this is like um basically I can run this and I can print 0 comma j, and j is going from 0 to n. Oh fuck, this was easy. So this is how this will never execute. Okay, fine. Right, this one. 1689 divisible by 7. um we want somehow prime number. Same one has 1900. No, not in right now. 16. Should I? 19 now. 1800. Maybe I can do. Want some easy problems. Lucky sum. Not that easy. $1600. This one we can do. Time machine. Resistor with a certain resistance value. All mic has lot of identical resistors with unit 1. Elements with other resistors can consider. In this problem, consider the following one. Resistor, an element and one resistor plugged in sequence and parallel. An element? What is element? A lot of identical elements with other. The two elements. With the conjugative connection, the resistance of the new element, in this case, equal resistance being connected. Mic needs to assemble an element with a resistance equal to the fraction A by B. Determine the smallest possible number of resistors you need to make. A by B. Good question. So he needs A by B. Is it more? We only have one, so R is 1 always. So I can do +1 to it to increase the resistance. If I want 3, I want A to the numerator and B to the denominator. Numerator I can make just by bring things up. Let's try some example. So I want 3 by 2. So to make B, if I combine 1 plus 1, I will get 2 below. So this is going to give me the denominator value. I need plus something x to make it 3. I can do. Just add 1. How many? I have used 2. 3? Yep, 3. Fine. So denominator -1. It is guaranteed that the solution always exists. We need denominator -1 to produce something for, let's say, for 5. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus. I need 4 only. No, for 2 I need 2, so for 200 I need 200 resistors to make it 1 by 200 in parallel. 10. Can I make 199? How to do it? If I do plus 1, this will become 201 by 200. Wait, I need to go to the washroom. Like, okay. 199. Um, I can make like a denominator and numerator, denominator plus 1 to the numerator. 199 by 200. I can make 199 upon 198 and 199 operations. Now how much do I need extra? What to plus in this one to get the answer? In plus 198. So 199 on 200. I need plus 2 below. How can I get plus 2? What should I add? Some crazy question. Oh, 199 will cancel out. Obviously, this is 200. I know this already. I have successfully made this. Oh, you can add +2 below by just putting one in parallel. So it is 198 upon 199 plus 1 1 199 plus 59 199. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. What the fuck? And uh, I can add one or I can add 2 or 1 upon 2. And these numbers are integers. Oh, what? Let's add 2 to make it 199. Will become 198. 99 times. Okay. Now I need 1 above and 200 below. Cut. Nope, this can't be true. 2 or half. Or yep, +1 +2 plus half. This one uses 2 and this one uses 1. Only 10-15 more minutes, then I'll close the stream. Mm. Oh, half is not optimal. $199 in series, then in parallel. Fuck. So if numerator is greater, then can start with denominator. This is how we get 2/3. Make denominator in parallel, then add 1 to make this 3. But what if this is much greater? Then I will have to do the series? No. Case of 199, let's say the number is 2 by 100. How can I do it? 2 by 100. Um, I can add 100 in parallel, so I'll get 1 by 100. One is 1 plus 1. And below, I need okay. If numerator is greater than first series, then I'll subtract it by 1. Um, hmm. This can be 10 to the power 18. So, okay. In case of 199 upon 200, so this is less than 1, right? So, don't need series here for now. This can also be like 400. If this is 400, I can put 2 series, make them half. If I have 1 by 3, X was great. And keep doing it. Okay. Um, so if A is greater, then I have to do. I need to make parallel, then I can add one. I need something like 1 by B and like A form. So if I have 2 upon 100, this denominator is greater. What? 2 by 100 is something like so B is greater. Like 50 of these, and we will just become like mod 2, which is 0. For 2 by 100, I need 50 resistors only. How? Hmm. So if A is greater, then how much I need for 199 200? So here B is greater. Let me check something. Hmm. Um, gonna be one. That's it. And what is 200? This is gonna be one only. Now you have 199 upon 1 because I have already made this thing. So if I have 199, I can make 199 upon 200 by putting 1 in parallel. 199 plus 1. Yep. Do this. So this is just like A minus. So this is like um A minus B on B. B is greater than A. Then something like A upon B minus A. This is how much to add with 1. Hmm. What is this? Right, so this is now equivalent to A upon B. So if A is greater, I need 1 in series at least. And after doing that, I will be left with A minus B upon B. Try this thing. So, and I can do this. Will I create a upon b to a minus b upon b? What is a minus b upon b? A is always greater than b, so a minus b. I can just do a minus b, right? Any one of them is 0, then I just don't care. Okay, so answer plus equals to 1. I only need 1, right? Then now a is greater, so a will be equal to what? A minus b. Yeah, much. Similarly, I can also write this a upon b minus a plus 1 is how much? Okay, this is v upon b minus a. Not what I wanted. But in this scenario, I will put 1 in parallel. So it's going to be inverse of whatever I'm getting. Is greater. I'll make this. I have added 1 in parallel to it. Yeah, this is correct. Oh my god. So if you put in parallel, you will get this. Else do answer plus plus b equals to b minus a because b is greater. What is the time complexity of this? Um, what is time complexity? So if a is 1, b is 100, 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power 10, then you're just subtracting 1 every time. This is not going to work. Something better. I can do something. So I'm subtracting. So if this is like 2 by 100, I don't have to do like 2 by 98, right? Hmm? I can use mod properties. So how many times I can divide? So maybe I can do a minus x times b, and that x will depend on whatever is a upon b. So I can add So A upon B, then I will make A like A equals to A mod B. This is going to be B upon A, and B is going to be B mod A. This will, so this is log n. So log of whatever is minimum. Okay. I think this is solid. This should pass. NPM already. Oh, there were 5 people watching my stream around 7 p.m. What the fuck? How the fuck I'm getting views in queue right now? I need to see how I do. Where was the problem? Divide by 7, divisible by 7. This is kind of some crazy problem. Let's see. Two by 100. How many times I can subtract? 2 from 100 times. So answer is 50 because then it becomes 0. Using 50 resistors, I can make 2 by 100. Hmm. Correct. Is it passing? Anyway, I think the solution is correct. So I'll just end my stream.